The Lord has blessed us with a new Holy Father. But who is he? Where does he come from? What's he like? Jorge Mario Bergolgio. He was born in Buenos Aires, Argentina on December 17, 1936. His dad was a railway worker, his mom a housewife. Together they raised Jorge and his 4 siblings. He wanted to study chemistry and worked hard to get a master's at the University of Buenos Aires. Then he made a change in plans, so at the age of 21, he entered into a Jesuit seminary. And after years of study and prayer, he was ordained a priest. As a priest, he welcomed a life full of happiness, and he has been able to help others in so many ways. In addition to administering the sacraments, he has been a teacher, a guide for young Jesuits, and yes, till this day, a great lover of soccer. His favorite team is Argentinian Club San Lorenzo. After a few years, his community asked him to serve his brothers as provincial superiors, then as rector of the seminary. And if you think that's a lot, then God called him to become a bishop. And while his responsibilities grew and grew, he knew that the best way to serve was to be humble, to stay close to the Lord in prayer, and to be faithful to the church. His road has not been without difficulties for sure. Many times he's had to endure insults and misunderstandings. Still, true love always requires sacrifice. Did I mention that he does all this with just one functioning lung? After needing to have part of one of his lungs removed as a teenager, he knew that the Holy Spirit would have to do the extra breathing for him. After a few years of being bishop, when he thought that was a lot, the Holy Father, John Paul II, made him a cardinal, an important job with all sorts of tasks. Although many may have some strange ideas about a cardinal's life, for him many things remained the same. He lived in a simple apartment, he continued to cook for himself, and he even used the subway instead of a chauffeur. He knew that the best way to serve was to be close to the people he loved, accompanying them in their daily tasks. And finally, if you think that's a lot, just a short time ago, Christ asked of Jorge one more big step of faith, that he become his vicar on earth, that he give his life in service to the universal church as the Holy Father. An intimidating request, no doubt. But as we have seen, Jorge had trusted in the Lord his whole life. Through the hard times and the good times, he had always striven to say yes to the Lord, and he wasn't going to stop now. So with a heart full of faith, Jorge accepted the Lord's call, leaving family, friends, and country behind. He took on a new name, Francis, a new home, Rome, and a new mission, being the Pope, all for love, love for Christ, and love for us.